So I've driven across Scotland to Mull, which is an island just off the west coast, and it's a haven for all kinds of wildlife. As a wildlife photographer, I have always dreamed of coming here. It's got porpoises and red deer and whales, but the main reason that I've come here today is to hopefully catch a glimpse of the elusive otters. Now, otters across England are normally crepuscular or nocturnal, which means that they do all of their fishing at night or at dawn and dusk, and that's because they have a much higher success rate when it comes to catching their prey. However, in Scotland, and particularly in Mull, the otters tend to fish during the days, and that's presumably because there's a large amount of fish and crustaceans available to them at all times. And it's not uncommon to see the otters scampering around at low tide, trying to catch the crabs and the fish that are left in rock pools once the tide recedes. If I were looking for otters on the rivers in England, I'd be looking for slides and sprains. A slide is where the otter goes in and out of the river, and a spraint is where he marks his territory by defecating. With a stretch of coastline like this, it's quite difficult to be able to narrow down exactly where the otters are. So what I'm doing is taking my binoculars and I'm looking for anything. They arch their backs before they dive, and so I'm looking for the tail that flicks up just after they dive, but it's a very slow process. I'm meters away from a dog otter that's just caught a flounder. He seems totally unfazed by me being here. It did take hours to find him, and it's worth pointing out that they can roam huge ranges across one single stretch, and the males roam further than the females. Most otters, when they eat their food, start with the head first, before going for the rest of the body, just in case the fish fights back. And generally a head blow will kill the fish straight away. So I've got to call it a day there, because I don't know if you can see behind me, but that is the world's largest rainstorm about to come to ruin my day. I've had probably the most amazing wildlife experience I've ever had. I've only ever seen otters in the distance in the rivers in England, and so I am just thrilled to have had that close an experience with one here in Mull. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.